I'm out here going to put another structure in the pond. Hadn't made a little video in a while. This one's also from Mossback. It's the Root Wad kit. Trophy tree, only smaller and more dense. If you'll notice, the limbs are in a V shape. One, that's to reduce snags, and two, is to let sediment kind of fill that up. And it promotes algae, or not algae, but periphyton. Bait fish can kind of live on that, some bait fish. I was going to make it a little more asymmetrical so bass could kind of get in between the limbs, but I started thinking what the purpose of this one is I'm going to put it near the second biggest brim bed, or traditionally second biggest brim bed per season on the pond, and I want it to kind of increase the growth and the survival of some of the brim, so I could in turn grow bigger bass. Maybe the little bass can't get a hold of them and annihilate them, and we can grow bigger bass with bigger brim, bigger bluegill. The trophy tree I haven't had in a long time. Seems pretty snagless. I think I've got on it like maybe twice. One was a jerk bait, one was with the swim bait, but when I'd get stuck on it, I wasn't hung forever. I just walked 30-40 feet around the bank and it would come straight through. Eventually I'm going to do a little video talking about the different pros and cons of some of the different structures. I've done this, the trophy tree, Pond King. I've done the honey hole tree and the honey hole shrub. I think the honey hole shrub, I didn't catch any bass off it, maybe one, but that wasn't really the purpose. I think it did, between that and harvesting some of the small bass, that did increase my brim survival, because I have bluegill survival, because I have seen a lot more of them, it seems like, in the water this year as opposed to years past, a lot more small ones. Okay, hopefully that'll work. One thing about that is it's a little bit shallow, so if the water's down, some of it might be poking through. But I wanted it close to the brim bed. Boots worked, honey. Okay, put it in there. I couldn't find my trophy tree, but pretty sure I got it several feet away from it. It's a little bit shallower than I wanted it to be. It's about maybe, I don't know, 6-8 inches underwater at the very top. If the water's down, it's going to show. I may just come out here if the water gets down, it's showing, and I don't like it. I may just physically see if I can move it. May have to have somebody with me. But that's fine for now, because if I move it any further out deeper now, one, I'm going to turn the boat over. But two, it's going to be kind of a little further away from the brim bed than I want it to be. So hopefully I can, that fosters the growth of some bigger bluegill. And it's a slight failure, because I don't know if you guys can see that. The water's really clear right now. It hadn't rained in a little while, raining hard. But you can barely see it underwater. Maybe, mostly what you see is that little gray pipe, so hopefully that kind of turns black, turns darker and you can't see it. I may have to get somebody out here with me and move that a foot or two off. But the problem is, like I said, the brim bed is typically like here. So if I move it another couple feet, I don't know how good the brim fry and the small brim are going to have from it. So I don't know, I have to play with that. You ever do something that's like 92% right? You look at it, you can't stand it, so you go back and mess with it, you monkey with it, you get to maybe 94, 95% right, monkey with it again, 95, 96%, then you royally F it up. Yeah, that's what I just did. My root wad, I got out there, it was okay where it was. I got out there by myself, moved it, got about 3 inches deeper. Couldn't pick it all the way up, I was about to capsize my little boat. Moved it, got about maybe 2 inches deeper than that. I said, all right, maybe just an inch or two more. Moved it, the damn thing fell over. I've tried everything. I've tried use my anchor as a little fishing hook where I could kind of pull it back. Everything I did made it worse. So now I've got to lay down in much too deep water. It's not going to be any damn benefit to the brim bed. So I royally screwed that up. I don't know if I'll get another root wad. I might. I might check in that Pond King grass. The only thing is, it needs to be over 4 feet. And it's really green. I mean, I guess it's going to get kind of dark where people can't see it, but I don't want it to just be super obvious. So I screwed that up. Wanted some more protection for my brim bed. Now I've got a damn lay down root wad. It's not even big enough to be a lay down. Too deep, somewhere near my trophy tree. So anyway, don't be like me on that one.